tonight? Can you make some noise? Awesome. We got some other people who never got invited to the cool parties. I love that. For all of us. I didn't get invited. I didn't, and honestly, it's their loss because I party harder than anybody in this fucking room. I know how to do it. There was one time in high school I got a little too high smoking weed out of a smart water bottle bong. Relatable, yeah. I did that at a cast party for Rent Jr. Yeah, Rent, the Broadway hit musical, famously known for being about gay people living with HIV/AIDS, right? Which does beg the question, how is there a junior version? How? But in Indiana, we found a way! Yeah, and in the junior version, you may have guessed, no one's gay. Boo! No one is gay, and no one's living with HIV/AIDS, and I think we can all agree that's just not rent, right? It's kind of just mortgage. You know, it's completely different show. I did grow up in Indiana. That is where I grew up. How do we feel about Indiana? Yay or boo on three? Boo. 1, 2, 3. Boo! That's fair. The only place in this great country that yayed was Texas. I'll be honest. Not even Indiana yayed Indiana, and that's neither here nor there. I will say the one thing that I love about growing up in Indiana is that it made me a huge animal lover. Do we have animal lovers here tonight among us? Oh, cool. Can I ask you, what's your favorite animal right here? Yeah, you. Yeah, what's your favorite animal?
A cow.
Everybody,
cow.
Give it up for baby cows. This is crazy. This never happens. DJ, hit it. I was a little bit of a cow girl myself. Way back when in 1991, I used to think that farm animals were the answer to fun. There's one animal that's had my heart since I could hold a rattle. Everybody give it up for motherfucking cattle. Cows, give it up right now. All the ladies shake your udders, make your mamas proud. Cows, everybody now, where my bull's at? We got some farm to plow. A few years later when I was 10, I ate some tacos with my friend. I asked her mom, wasn't this aperitif? And to my horror, it was filled with beef. Cows, give it up right now. Best believe your girl's a meat eater now. Cows, everybody now. How do they taste so delicious? I mean, really, wow. When I say I ate, you say Bessie. I ate Bessie. I ate Bessie. When I say I am, you say sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. When I say moo, you say moo. Moo, 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 moo. When I say moo, you say moo, 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 moo. Cows. I'm so relieved you all like that. Not everybody does. That one is one I like to call some utter chaos, right? And people are very surprised to learn because I do music. I actually am hard of hearing. I wear hearing aids in both of my ears. I didn't find out that I had hearing loss until I was 24, but the doctors suspect that I've probably been deaf since I was 12, right? Which means, that there was just 12 years of my life I was just stumbling around deaf and nobody noticed. But I am a middle child, so that's probably why. We got another afterthought to the family in the house. Yeah. I'll tell you who doesn't like that tag. My mother, Pamela. Pamela from Indiana. Pamela, one of the Pokemon evolutions of the Karen. Pamela, not a fan of critique on her parenting. I remember she actually pulled me aside after a show she came to recently, 5 years ago, and she's like, Jamie, I do not appreciate you painting my parenting in such a negative light on stage in front of all those people. Because you were never the afterthought of this family. You were just incredibly needy and overdramatic. Far from the truth. Yeah, I'm definitely like a textbook middle child. I knew I was a middle child. I knew the first time I watched The Lion King, right? Because I found myself sympathizing with Scar, you know? I was like, he's not a bad guy. Mufasa's just a cocky motherfucker. I'd push him too. I have hot sisters. I think that's probably why. I have smoking hot babes. Give it up for my smoking hot babe sisters. Conventionally hot sisters. My older sister, she looks like Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, we all know this type of white woman, right? She looks like she would put her pussy scent in a candle and sell it on the internet. Right? And then my younger sister, she looks like Cameron Diaz, right? Like she has hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers. Every picture is like her perfectly bikini bottom in front of a different cityscape. Like, sir, she's so hot if she crashed your car, you'd pay for it, you know? And honestly, I'm the hottest one, okay? At every gas station in America, thank you. I'm killing it at the pump! I do well at the gas station. I do clean up there. I was pumping gas in Louisville, Kentucky recently, actually, and this man approached me at the pump. He was old enough to be my dad, okay, possibly old enough to be my granddad, right? Which we all know, we all agree that is hot, right? So like, he was also so drunk. It was 11 a.m. He was so drunk at 11 a.m. that his eyes were closed, okay? And that is not hot. Not hot. When he started talking to me, right, he was just like, hey, bitch, I would fuck you. And I thought that was really nice. But he wasn't done. That was just the first half of the sentence. The second half was this. He said, does that mean there's something wrong with my brain? And that's not hot, that's mean. But the answer is yes, there is something wrong with everyone who's attracted to me, and I'd love to tell you about this in the form of my next song. DJ, hit it! Look, they call me Jamie Schreiner. Ain't nobody finer. I dumped that man in 2010. He still hits my lineup because I have a face that says I give out free therapy. Go ahead, unload all of your problems on me. I got that mommy energy, mommy energy. Big mommy energy, mommy energy. Never had a baby, still have mommy energy. No baby daddy, still have mommy energy. If you had a crush on your art teacher, you're crushing on me. And if you had a crush on your babysitter, you're crushing on me. And if you had a thing for Miss Frizzle, then you're crushing on me. Up aboard the motherfucking magic school bus, baby. I got that body built like I've given birth to 3 kids. Got that cellulite in tummy like your auntie did. If you're into me, look, it's really not a problem, but it probably means you're way too close with your mom. Yeah, it probably means you're way too close with your mom. Yeah, it probably means you're way too close with your mom. You got a lot of trauma, really love your mama, really love your mama, wanna fuck your mom. Thank you so much. I am a nanny. It's one of my jobs. I've been a nanny for about 10 years. I love it a lot. I'm working with a toddler right now. Anybody here know a toddler? Have we met one? Make some noise, anybody? Okay, so you know that every toddler goes through a 6 to 8 month period where they're in love with poop and pee. That's all they think about. It's the funniest thing in the world to them, right? So I come into work. I haven't even set my bag down yet. I haven't even had a sip of my coffee. When this little girl, her name's Brianna, she'll lock eyes with me, right? She's like, Miss Jamie, sing me a song about something that's yucky. And I'm like, Brianna, I'm an artist, okay? I'm gonna need to put some time and thought into the work I generate. Like, I'm not just gonna make something up for you on the spot, like an animal, okay? No. But then I remember that I'm also a Leo, so I have to impress everyone, including a 4-year-old. So 5, 6, 7, 8. When my nose starts to run, I don't ask for help at all. I just pick my nose and I rub it on the wall. I pick my nose and I rub it on the wall. I pick my nose and I rub it on the wall. Rub it on the wall. Rub it on the wall. And I personally think that's the best song I've ever written. Brianna was not impressed. Brianna did not like it. She looked back at me and she's like, Miss Jamie, that's not yucky enough. So I just got down to her level. I looked her in the eyes. I said, well, Brianna, I once faked my grandmother's death to get out of getting a man a blowjob because it was easier than saying no. We live in a society where it's more acceptable for me to manifest my sweet Donna's demise than reject an adult man. Is that yucky enough for you, Brianna? Just a little bit yuckier, just a little bit. The father of the family that I nanny for has recently started doing this thing, right, where he does yoga stretches, okay, in the front room. In tiny underwear that every morning when I come in for work, okay? And that's harassment. Thank you. It's harassment, right? But I was talking to my friend about it. I was like, I don't know who HR is in this situation, you know? Do I go to his wife? Do I go to my agency? Like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And my friend just looked at me very honestly, very sincerely, right? And she said, Jamie, no offense, but I don't really think you're hot enough a nanny to break up this marriage. So now I have to break up this marriage. Again, I'm glad you guys like that one. That one can go really bad. I was in like rural Ohio once. Silence, okay? Women just actively clutching their husbands, glaring at me. Which I found so weird because I was like, please look at me, okay? I'm not here to steal your husbands. I'm here to steal your wives. I do think it's really important when you're at a comedy show to try to remember that, like, the people on stage, we love doing this. Like, this is our favorite thing to do, right? Like, we are just telling you these dumb little thoughts from our silly little brain because we want you to laugh and have a great Thursday night, right? Like, when I'm not standing on this rug with this microphone in my hand, I'm actually a very kind, very decent lady, okay? Like, I would never sleep with a married man who's ugly. You know, it's just not something I would do. I'm kidding. DJ hit it. Actually, though, the actual yuckiest thing about me, and anybody who knows me personally will agree, it's small. It's just the entire interior of my car. My whip's bad. It's out of control. I got a bunch of loose garbage all over the floor. I got a pile of coffee mugs I ain't washed in years. Matter of fact, it kind of smells like something died in there. The whole thing's covered in a layer of dust, and all the cracks and crevices got little pieces of crust. My car's the one place that I can be myself. I know I need some help because I'm just a little bit nasty. Deranged, demonic, crazy, and tacky. I won't apologize, I'm trashy. And my Corolla's fucking nasty. If you eat corn on the cob in the car, put your hands up. If you eat soup in the car, put your hands up. If you eat apples in the car, then hide the cores in the car. Only to find them weeks later when the shit's all shriveled up. Put your hands up. You're nasty. Deranged, demonic, crazy, and tacky. Well, don't apologize, you're trashy. We're fucking nasty. Nasty. I was a fat kid. We got any other millennials in that? That's so mean. But we did have purple ketchup and Dunkaroos. Like, what do they think was going to happen to us? You know, like I think millennials are the reason that McDonald's discontinued the Mighty Kids meal, right? We were getting a little too mighty. My parents did notice, probably too late, that I was both fat and sad. So they were like, oh, let's sign her up for theater camp with her original bully, her older sister, Angela. That'll end up just great. So yeah, we were in the Honda Odyssey on the way to audition for Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Are we familiar? Disney's Beauty and the tale as old as Stockholm Syndrome, right? And my older sister, she's in the front seat. She's doing these crazy vocal warm-ups. She's like, because she has her heart set on playing Belle, which didn't really suit her bitchy personality. And I'm in the backseat, I'm chewing gum because it's 9 a.m. and I've already eaten my sack lunch. You fat kids, you get it, okay. And she just kind of turns back to me. She's like, Jamie, you don't even stand a chance at being cast because you're too fat. And I was really hurt by that because I was like, I'm actually auditioning for napkin number 5, so. I don't think it's possible to be too fat to be a movable piece of fabric, okay? And in that moment, I just started thinking about when Scar pushes Mufasa off that cliff. And it sounded real good to me, but I was strapped in a Honda Odyssey, right? I had to get resourceful. And I did have gum in my mouth, which I pushed into her scalp, and that's my villain origin story. Thank you. Gum in the hair before the Belle audition. If you're upset, I don't know if you're going to be more upset when I tell you that while she screamed and cried, I looked her in her eyes and I said, well, Angela, I guess you don't stand a chance at playing Belle. Because I'm pretty sure it's Beauty and the Beast, not Beast and the Bald-Headed Bitch. Glad we got some villains in the crowd tonight. Sometimes people really hate me after that, and I have to tell them, wrong answer. Hating me, wrong choice in this scenario. She bullied me for my entire childhood. It all started from when I was 2 until when I was 5. She convinced me that I was adopted, okay? Yeah. I think adopted, a lot of older siblings do that for like a day, not for 2 years, okay? 2 years that I was adopted and that my real parents were the 2 adults on the popular Nickelodeon show, Gullah Gullah Island. Yes, Gullah Gullah Island, known for its Caribbean themes and all-black cast, okay? So just picture me going up to my TV every day for 1,095 days, saying, hello, Mommy. Hello, Daddy. I hope I get to meet you one day. And you'll understand pretty quickly why I can't stop making out with people who are mean to me. DJ hit it. Like, I'll see the guy in the bar, in my early 20s, the guy in the bar that's screaming at the bartender, and I'm like, gotta have him. I got a crush on you, I got a crush on you. Butterflies in my tummy, got a crush on you. I wanna get to know the real you so I can stop having a crush on you. I got a crush on you, I got a crush on you. When you don't text me back, I wanna swallow glue. Tell me how you treated girls when you were 22 so I can stop having a crush on you. I got a crush on you, I got a crush on you. I'm about to walk into traffic cause you're still not my boo. I made this list of all your flaws, I'm gonna think it through so I can stop having a crush on you. You don't text first, your ankles are dry. You look like someone drew from memory a basic white guy. When you drink too much, you're really mean. Don't even get me started on the vomit thing. You have a basement crawl space next to a bloody sink, and the whole neighborhood is really starting to stink. Not to mention another really weird coincidence. 5 women from the area have been missing since as early as last April. Or was it last June? You forbid me from going into your spare room. You took my Costco card to buy a tarp and cleaning supplies. But aside from all that stuff, you're like a really nice guy. You know, I think you're super cute. Damn it! I still have a crush on you. Fuck. I am a bisexual woman, so I am attracted to men. Yeah, and I have 2 types when it comes to men. You can clap it up or snap it up if you're also attracted to men and you agree with either of my types, okay? I love pale, tattooed musicians who like to neg me, and beautiful black men, okay? It's a real Ed Sheeran or Usher, okay? It's a real, my adoptive dad, my real dad. There's no in between, right? Except I think the one middle ground would be like an Eminem type, right? Because I grew up in Indiana, I can't help it. There's like this this thing in my brain where I just love that Midwestern white trash dick. It's a mental illness. Like I remember being like 9 or 10 years old in front of the bathroom mirror, right? Just like, shake that ass for me, shake that ass for me, come on girl, shake that ass for me, shake that ass. Like no boobs, no butt, little gut, just shake that ass for me, shake that ass. People tell me they love my sunshiny disposition. They're like, Jamie, how do you stay so positive? And I think it comes down to my daily routine. Can I tell you guys a little bit like about what I did today before I came here? Would that be okay? All right, awesome. DJ, hit it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Feeling just a little bit down today, so I'm gonna put on footy pajamas and lay in my bed with Uber Eats for the 3rd time this week. Yeah. Gonna put a show on Netflix with no intention of watching it. Just gonna stare at my phone. Vacant. I should read a book or move or shower. Depression. But make it fashion. What am I doing with my life? Depression. But make it fashion. Why does the sun set at 5? But make it fashion. Have I really been doing this 30 years? Oh, I'm depressed. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am mentally ill. We got any other mentally ill baddies in the crowd? I saw a lot of you cheer, and I saw a few of you tighten up. And I just want you to, it's okay. It's okay to be mentally sane. It's okay. It's okay. Give it up for the mentally sane people really quickly. For a second, give it up for the people who believe they're mentally well. Because honestly, I think it's good that you're mentally stable. I think that we're doing you a favor, mentally ill people. We're doing you a huge favor because like it would be unfair to you, right? It would be unfair to you for us to be like beautiful, sexy, hilarious, and mentally stable. You know what would be left for you? You're welcome, Hans. You're welcome. You're so welcome. I do feel like a lot of people, I keep seeing online saying that they want to have main character energy. Is anybody trying to have main character energy this year? Make some noise if you're trying to. Wrong! Wrong answer. Wrong. Everyone else in the room is on the same page as me, or they've read a book, watched a TV show, seen a movie. They know, they remember, they recall. The main character is the one whose life is an absolute fucking shambles. Nobody should want that for themselves. I don't wish that for any of you, because I actually, even though I was never a main character in the school plays, I have been a main character my entire life. I'm exhausted. Okay, heavy is the head that carries this much quirky energy. It's exhausting. And I don't even get to be the main character in something cool like a rom. Oh, I'd love to be the main character in a rom-com. I love rom-com. Who loves rom-coms as well? Here, I feel like rom-coms are my Pornhub.com. Like, I don't need Pornhub.com. I just need the last 15 minutes of any rom-com made between like 1980 and 2007. Like, it's something about soft acoustic music underscoring a man admitting he was wrong that just really gets me there immediately. But my favorite one has always been Dirty Dancing. I remember I was watching it and my mom walked in as I was sobbing. I was sobbing hysterically. My mom walked in and looked at me, which was huge. That didn't happen a lot. And she's like, Jamie, what? Why are you crying, right? And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, Mommy! Nobody's ever gonna love me the way Johnny loves baby! And my mom just took a really long, hard look at me, and she said, yeah. Probably not. And left the room! So, like, as an adult, I feel like doing stand-up comedy has been an odd experience for me, right? Because, like, a lot of the men I work with in this industry are what you would call late-in-life virgins. And that's just not... It's not my experience. It's not my truth. I'm so sorry. I love that for them. I love that that's your experience and truth. It's not mine. Because, like, I'm what you would call an early-in-life ho. You know, I guess you could say losing my virginity was a bit like opening a can of Pringles. You know, once you pop, the fun don't stop. Salty. But I think the hardest thing about being a very sexual teen where I grew up is that the girls at school, they would all talk shit about me, right? I remember this one girl in particular, her name was Samantha, right? And she started telling everybody in the whole school that Jamie Schreiner will fuck you for a Domino's pizza. And that really hurt. Because I'll do it for a slice. Have y'all ever been ghosted before? Make some noise. Have you been ghosted before, Colored Club? Cool. Me too, and I did not take it well. DJ, hit it. It's been 5 hours since you texted back. Feel like I'm about to have a goddamn heart attack because you haven't showed up, and there's no reason why you would do that unless you died. I know that sounds crazy and it's pretty grim, but as I wait, the reality is setting in. Imagining all the horrific ways and hows and whys in which you could have died. Are you stuck all squished under a subway train? Did you drown in your bathtub or fall out of a plane? Because you told me you love me, there's no way you'd change your mind. No, I'm certain you must have died. So I send a text message just checking in. Then I find myself texting you again and 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 again. Now I'm calling. Where the fuck are you? Calling. Oh, fuck. I know I've done way too much, but how couldn't I? I'm so scared. I mean, what if you decided to take up hiking for the first time ever, right before it's hanging out? You tripped over a branch, fell down a hill, concussed yourself. You're laying there looking up at the sky. You're like, wow, nature is so beautiful. But I actually have plans with Jamie, and I can't contact her because I'm in the woods, and I have no service, right? Like, you have to be in a morgue or in some serious danger to have not seen one of my 45 text messages and 15 missed calls. Like, it couldn't be that I have an anxious attachment style that makes me incredibly needy and clingy in romantic relationships. Like, it couldn't be that I keep people at an arm's length because I know the second we express romantic feelings for each other, something in my brain will say, smother them, Jamie. Smother them the way your mother smothered your father. Give them so much love that there's nothing left to give. Because I go to therapy, and for $150 a session, there's no way that I'm the problem. And, no, I'm sure you must have died. Rest in peace. How about this one, Color Club? How about this one? Have y'all ever hooked up with or dated somebody with a drinking problem? Okay, 4 people are gonna love this. DJ, hit it. I'm so wet because you pissed the bed. You pissed the bed. I'm dripping in your urine. You fucking pissed the bed. I'm feeling like a waterfall because you can't control your bladder at all. 2 beers got me like an oasis because you passed out and pissed. You make me feel kind of warm when you piss in the bed. I'm drowning in all of your charm. Whoa, wait, that's just your piss in the bed. Can't get you out of my head. Seriously, how did your pee get up this high on the bed? I'm dripping wet because you pissed in the bed. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was my Britney Spears impression. You guys, can I give you one more impression? Is that okay if I do one more? Just one more. Okay. So this is my impression of every man with the name Alex or Kyle. DJ, hit it. Where's your clit? Where's your clit? Where's your clit? Where the fuck is it? Where's your clit? Where's your clit? Where's your clit? Where the fuck is it? 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 Where the fuck is your clit? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is your clit? Is this your clit? No, that's your belly button. Is this your clit? No, that's a fold of skin. Is this your clit? Yeah, I found it. Now I'm just gonna do this. I'm just slapping your clit. You don't like this? Slapping your clit. Slapping your clit. Slapping your clit. You don't like this? You don't like this? You don't like this? You don't like this? I'm still slapping your clit. You don't like this? You don't like this? You don't like this? I'm still slapping your. I came. I always just do a quick vibe check here before we move on. Just quick. I like to search around the room for, women, sitting next to men, maybe their boyfriends or husbands. Not laughing. I do feel a little emotional. I'm actually currently living with an addict. My partner is addicted to crystal meth, and that's a lie. I'm just kidding. That's not true. Calm down. That's not true. But he is addicted to collecting replicas of historical firearms, which I think we can all agree is worse. It's objectively a worse hobby than cooking meth in the basement. Definitely takes up more space, right? And I'm not anti-hobby. I think we should all have hobbies. I think it's good for all of us as people to have hobbies, right? But when you have a large, fake gun for every year your dad ignored you, just go to therapy. Just go talk to somebody. Speaking of taking up hobbies rather than going to therapy, let me tell you guys another joke. Roofing people is not funny. I think we all agree it's not funny. But I did get roofied and it was funny. I'm so sorry. It was really funny. It was really funny. So I got roofied when I was in college. It turns out you can get roofied for having a great personality. I was roofied and I woke up to the person who roofied me on top of me, weeping, sobbing, right? Saying, "Oh my God, I can't do it. Yeah. I was at a loss. I was like, I don't know what to do in this situation. So I just pulled him in close, started to breastfeed him. Hush, my attacker, don't say a word. Mama's gonna get you a good lawyer. And if that lawyer can't clear your record, you can just go work at your father's firm. DJ, hit it. Die, 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 die. Whenever I get stalked or bothered on the street, when toxically masculine manly men try to worry and intimidate me, I think about the future and feel warm and fuzzy inside, 'cause one day girlies will all unite and watch these losers all fucking die. Die, 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 die. All my femmes and aunties, all my allies assemble. If we want to change the world, the solution is simple. Kill all the men, let's kill all the men and bury them underground. Cover them with dirt and soil so they can't make a sound. Kill all the men, let's kill all the men, let's light their butts on fire. Scatter their ashes across the land and sell their organs to the highest buyer. I got my period young. And if the word period made your little butthole tighten up, I just want you to pretend like I said, got my first boner, or you could go with, was told by my dad I can't cry in public for the first time, whichever gets you there. I got my period when I was 8 years old. Yeah, I actually heard a statistic on a podcast that women who get their periods young are more prone to psychosis, right? And I would have to agree with that one. I think they're onto something there. But I got my period when I was 8, and my dad was the only person at home. Worst case scenario, worst case. He yelled at me because he thought I pooped my pants. He was like, Jamie, what the hell? You're disgusting. And I was like, honestly, yes, I am. I didn't know I could poop and not feel it. But my mom comes home a couple hours later, completely different reaction. She's got tears in her eyes. She's like, sweetheart, baby burn. Do you know what this means? And I'm 8, so no, I freaking don't, right? She's like, my little girl's a woman now. So my little 8-year-old brain, I'm trying to make sense of these completely conflicting points of view, right? You're disgusting. You're a woman now. And I'm oscillating between all these different ideas, and for a moment I settle on, wait, are women disgusting? Oh, no, Jamie, no, we're not going to internalize that. And we didn't for more than 12 years. But I think the one positive thing about getting your period at the end of 3rd grade is that you don't usually have sex ed until the end of 5th grade, right? So while all the other people in my house, all the other people in my class are hiding under their desks crying, saying, I don't want to get my period, I don't want to get my period, I don't want to get my period. I'm just sitting there like a weathered veteran with a long cigarette, just like,
Neither did I.
I don't know if getting my period young caused this, but I am a lopsided titty bitch. We got any other lopsided titty bitches? Thank you for your honesty, 3 people. Statistically, it's 75% of any room, but I don't want to ruin your night. So I'll take one for the team here. With me, we're talking a coconut and a kiwi, right? Like it's Barbie and Ken. I have some Forrest Whitaker's eyes looking titties. You just call me Forrest Whitaker. So my grandma's sick. And I'm telling you that so you understand why I've been able to drive around her car recently, because she can't. And I'm telling you why I've been driving around her car recently so you understand why I was in my grandma's car the day she died. She did die. I'm so sorry, she's no longer with us. And I was in my grandma's car. I actually found out my grandma died via text. I got a text from my mom that said, hey, Jamie, grandma's dead. Yeah, and I'm sitting in the car, I'm like, oh my gosh, Donna, like, give me some sign. You know, how am I supposed to go on without you, right? And you guys aren't going to believe this. I'm in my grandma's car. I start her car, and playing through the speakers is the Beatles classic, When I Find Myself in Times of Trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Sing it, you know it. That's what should have come on next, but I was actually in one of those areas where you're between 2 different radio stations, right? So what actually played through her speakers was, shake that ass for me, shake that ass for me, come on girl, shake that ass for me, shake that ass. Woo! I don't know if we can do monogamy. I don't know. I know controversial point of view from a married person. I don't know about it. I feel like I've never fully believed in it because I didn't have a great example of it growing up, right? Like my drama teacher, Mr. Rogers, who was married, would actively hit on my mom right in front of me, right? Right in front of me. And like I didn't even get to be the lead in the spring musical. You want to fuck my mom and I'm townsperson number 3? What the fuck, Mr. Rogers? I'm really excited for summer. Who's excited for summer in here? Make some noise for summer. I'm so excited, but I don't know if summer is ever going to hit as hard as it did in 2021 ever again, right? Like after being locked down that long, DJ hit it. That was the horniest summer of our lives, right? We were back outside just like, summer 2021, spit in my mouth, I got the vaccine. After 20 months of celibacy, we're about to get obscene. Might just shotgun 14 White Claws, get myself a DUI. I'm fun. Block my ex, Then tell that bitch to meet me outside. Let them eat my ass in an alley, give me brain on the beach, flip me over. Now I got sand in my pussy. I've got a sandy pussy, sandy pussy. Fuck that wet and gushy. I got a sandy pussy. Oh, he brings me to his office after hours. You know what we came to do, bitch, forget the flowers. I kick over his nameplate, spill his Zen garden on me. Shit, there's more sand in my pussy. I got a sandy pussy, sandy pussy. It's not wet or gushy, nah, it's a sandy pussy, sandy pussy, sandy pussy. Ow. Now I'm crying in the shower, all that sand tore my box apart. Forget the hype, being a hot girl's really hard. Cause all these motherfuckers wanna know where the hoes at, but never ask how the hoes are. All these motherfuckers wanna know where the hoes at, but never ask how the hoes are. Sing it with me now. All these motherfuckers wanna know where the hoes at, but never ask how the hoes are. From your chest. Like someone hurt you. All these motherfuckers wanna know where the hoes at, but never ask how the hoes are. Thank you so much. That's my dad's favorite song that I do. My dad is why I'm like this. For a long time, he only had 3 daughters, and he had to pick one to raise as a son, and I'm the one he picked. Thank you. I remember when he was teaching me how to deal with emotions, he pulled me aside one day. He was like, hey, kiddo, so whenever you're having a bad feeling, what you're going to do is you're going to take that feeling, you're going to get a 6-foot steel chain, you're going to wrap it in that chain, you're going to padlock it, okay? You're going to get another 6-foot steel chain, you're going to wrap it in that chain, you're going to padlock that. You're going to take that double padlocked emotion, you're going to drop it boop, into a boat, okay? You're going to push that boat out into the ocean, Viking funeral style. You're going to let it float so far away that you can't even see it anymore, okay? And that boat's not going to come back. That feeling's not going to bust out until 6 to 8 months from now when you're standing in line at the Home Depot, okay? That's when you're going to completely lose your shit about whatever's bothering you. My dad's also coincidentally a huge fan of the Twilight franchise. Do we know? Yeah. Edward, Bella, Jacob. Yeah, my boomer dad thinks Kristen Stewart is the greatest actress of our time. And I'm a good son, right? So I was like, let's take him to see Breaking Dawn Part 2 for his birthday, right? And we're in the car, we're on the way to go when my mom is running a little behind, right? She makes us like 20, 30, 45 minutes late to the movie, and I just see this boat coming back, right? I see these chains. They're rumbling, they're gonna bust it. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna be Tad at the Home Depot today. It's gonna be my mom, right? And she gets in the car, she buckles her seatbelt, and she decides she's gonna address this tension head on. She looks my dad right in his eyes. She says, Tom, honey, is everything okay? And it's like, she puts a key in the padlock and it all just busts off. He's like, okay, Pam, is everything okay? No, everything's not oh fucking okay. I've been waiting all fucking year to see this fucking Twilight movie. And now we're gonna be late. And like, that's just why I think we should hug our kids more. You know, I think we should hug them so tight, because if we don't, we run the risk of raising abusers or school shooters or adult men screaming about a teenage vampire movie. Yikes. I will say though, I am grateful that my dad raised me as a son, because I needed that. I needed somebody to instill that energy in me. DJ hit it, because where I grew up, it wasn't necessarily taught, but it was always implied. That boys will be boys, but girls should apologize for everything they have ever done. We overanalyze, beg the group chat to advise. Like, did I wear too sexy of a snowsuit? I have resting bitch face, I should be more nice. And they say, if a boy's mean to you, that means he wants to crush your spirit till you're too insecure to leave. But we justify, make their flaws seem fine. Like, oh, this man's got a wife and a coke addiction, and he's rude to waitstaff because he's the love of my life. And our guidance counselor say, if you dressed better, you deserve more than fuck boys. If you held yourself to higher standards, you wouldn't have to settle down. Like, fuck you, man, I'm gonna take my stand. Lying down, opening up my mouth. Oh, thank you for calling me a slut. Thank you for calling me a dirty little stinky slut. Cause sluts can handle anything, even butt stuff. And guess what? The world could use more sluts. You're welcome. And they say that it's not ladylike to, I don't know, do any fucking thing that rocks the status quo. Dress like a hoe or let your empire grow. Doesn't matter how you do it, anytime you win, there's a man who will say you sucked a dick to make it happen. Oh, oopsie poops. Cause if I sleep with you, I'm a dumb slut. I don't sleep with you, I'm a fucking cunt. Well, I'd rather be a fucking cunt. Thank you for calling me a cunt. Thank you for calling me a miserable vicious cunt. Cause cunts have big clit energy. We get shit done. And guess what? We should all be cunts. I'm a cunt. You're a cunt. You're a cunt. We're all cunts. I'm a cunt. You're a cunt. You're a cunt. We're all cunts. 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 We're all I did marry a man with the same first name as my dad. Oh yeah, I can't call him Tom in the bedroom. That's my dad's name, right? So I try to get creative with it. I call him something different, something unique, like Dad. Did say earlier that I'm not in a rom-com, but I kind of am, because I actually am married to a British man, which is very rom-com of me. Like, women hear British and they go, oh, British. Your life must be like Bridgerton. Every day. I think that's so cute because it's a little bit more like I'm in the cast of Shrek, right? He's grumpy, he's smelly, he keeps telling me to get the hell out of his swamp. No, I just think that, like, as Americans, we put British people on a pedestal because of the royal family in Downton Abbey. You know, we act like they're all so fancy and bourgeoisie, and I'm here to tell you tonight, Chicago, not the case. Not the case universally. England has a Florida as well, okay? Like my husband, I love him, but he's from this part of England where there's more sheep than people per square capita, okay? Their nickname is sheep shaggers because it's more likely for you to fuck a sheep than another person. So, yeah, what that means for me is basically, like, I went abroad, you know, to marry somebody from Southern Indiana. Like, I could have just stayed home. I'm in love. Is anybody here in love tonight? Are we in love? Okay, if you're here with the person you love or somebody that you even like, I just want for this next song for you to look them in the eyes. DJ, hit it. This one's for the lovers. I'm looking at you. Look at each other. I'm fucking looking at you. I can see all of you. Look at each other. Lovers. You mean the world to me. look at you, I see possibility. So many wonderful things about you, but the thing I love most you do. Baby, I love it when you shut the hell up. I love it when you shut the hell up. I love it when you shut the hell up. My boo, my boo, my boo. I love it when you shut the hell up. Can't get enough to shut the hell up. Just keep on shutting the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the hell up. You shut the hell up. You shut the hell up. I love it so much when you shut the fuck up. I love it so much when you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I teach music in an after-school program in Chicago. And I love it. My kids are very outspoken, though. I'll give you an example. One of my students actually stopped class the other day to say to me, they said, "Miss Jamie, you have a fat ass for a white girl." And I teach kindergarten, so I didn't know what to say there, right? So I just went with, I said, "Michael, you cannot say something I've always wanted to hear." I've had a lot of part-time jobs, though. That's what happens when you get 2 degrees in theater, you get 5 part-time jobs. And one of the weirdest ones I've ever had is I worked for a company that sent Disney princesses to little kids' birthday parties, except they didn't have the licensing to do any of the Disney princesses, right? So the website, instead of Belle, it was like Bella, Instead of Ariel, it was Ariella. I was playing Elsa a lot, right? Because Frozen's pretty popular. So I go to this house in the suburbs, I knock on the door, the mom opens the door and looks at me and then slams the door in my face. And I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I drove all the way out here. I'm getting this $200 one way or another. Okay, so I knock again. She opens again. I'm like, "Excuse me, ma'am, is there a problem?" And this woman looks at me like a fucking Disney villain, and she says, "No offense, but I don't really want fat Elsa for my daughter's birthday." And that really hurt, because I'm not Elsa, I'm Elsa, But I did think of when, the Scar pushes Mufasa off that cliff. And unfortunately I did push that woman off a cliff. I pushed her off a cliff, stole her husband. I had no choice, I had to break up that marriage. I had to. No, but actually, what really happened was I walked away and I could just feel like those chains about to bust off. I was like, "Get to the car, get to the car, get to the car," And as I'm walking, I feel this tap on my shoulder, this little tiny tap, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And I turn, and there's this kid there, presumably going to the birthday party. She looks me right in my eye. She says, "Elsa, is everything okay?" Is everything okay, kid? Is everything okay? No! Everything's not fucking okay! I've been waiting all week to sing this fucking power ballad, and that bitch told me I need to lose weight! And that's just why I think we should hug our kids more. I have a couple more songs before I go. This is one of my last ones. I would love so much. You guys have been so good. You've not been on your phones. But could we take those phones out and turn the flashlights on? Make it look like we're at Coachella in here, because I have never been able to go. I can't afford it. And we'll just move the flashlights and rhythm with the song. So when I turn around, I'll turn back around. Everybody will have the place all lit up. Cool. DJ, hit it. Made my whole weekend just But when I saw your penis was so small, I understood why you spent 48 minutes eating my taco. My favorite part about doing that song is watching rich men turn off their flashlights as soon as they hear what the song is about. That's a fun one, but I don't feel like I can end my special, picking on a guy who, to be fair, he did lie about his sexual prowess, but like, I've been bullied my whole life, I can't make it about him. I'm a Leo. I have to make the end of my show about me, so I do feel like everybody does want to be the main character to some degree. You want that happy ending, but to be honest, we want the happy ending, but you can't get the happy ending without healing and growing as a person to get there, right? Like, I can talk about the stories I told you guys tonight because they don't hurt me anymore. I can laugh at them, right? So, yeah, we're all the main characters in our own story, right? And I think that what that means is that we're afforded, opportunity to stand in the face of absolute chaos and cruelty, though our lives may be in fucking shambles, right? And find a way, somehow, in spite of all that, to shake that ass for me, shake that ass for me, come on girl, shake. DJ, hit it. I know it's been a hard few years for most of us, so this last one I wrote because I wanted to ease everybody's hearts and minds. Everyone leaves, then you die, and no one will remember what kind of car you drive. Everyone leaves, then you die, and no one will remember a single thing you posted online. I played by the rules, went to college, got degrees, thought these arbitrary papers might help me to achieve doing lots of menial labor to afford to chase my dreams. Think the lockdown was the last time that I had some time to breathe, but I don't get worried and I don't get stressed about my mounds and mounds of interest accumulating student debt, cause at least I have 5 jobs. I'm a cog in the machine, but when life gets really heavy I smile, remembering that everyone leaves, then you die, and I probably won't get to retire in this lifetime. You too? Everyone leaves, then you die, and I probably won't pay my loans back in this lifetime. Never, 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 never will they see a single dime. They'll have to pry it from my cold, lifeless body. For legal reasons, that's a joke, but I don't know why we're here. I'm not sure what this means. I'm still fairly young in the grand scheme of things. If it's all for a reason, then that certainly must be to get lots of fame and followers and end up on TV. If the good die young, guess I'm bad if I'm still here. And being cruel and selfish are two things that I most fear. I'm supposed to be funny. That got way too sincere. Now you're crowdsourcing my therapist appointments in the rear. Ooh, that was weird. Let me make another joke. You're all waiting for a joke. Better tell another joke. How about altruistic billionaires, American healthcare, or acting too cool when in reality you're scared? Wouldn't it be better to tell the ones you love you care? Tell them you love them while they're still right there? Hell no, I'm not a munch, I'm not a sip, I'm solitary. I'll bury my emotions cause they're all involuntary. It's funny, the annoying kids who had too much to say are now the adults who function the best when they dissociate. Let me be the first to say, be with me now, today. You don't know when's the last breath you're gonna take. Maybe when we die, there's no guaranteed legacy. And maybe when I die, none of you will remember me, which is probably for the best. I do stand-up comedy with corny rapping. I ask you to sing. But don't worry, you're gonna be all right. But don't worry, you're gonna be all right. One more time now. Everyone leaves. fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?